Hey everybody. Good afternoon. Good. Get started up here. Today's gonna be a cool day. We're starting Final Fantasy V. First time I've played it since the ROM hack, like, God, 15 years ago? More than 15 years ago? That's pretty scary. It's closer to 18. The time it's been since I last played Final Fantasy V. Boy, could have become a man. An infant could have become a man. That's redonk. Alright, it looks like it's noon on the dot, so let's go ahead and get started. Okami still in progress. You just got another brush technique. What's this? Climb walls. What's up, Kami? How's it going? Good to see you. Ah, dang it. Clearly my attempt to charge my headset was unsuccessful. One sec, let me plug it in here. There we go. Just be tethered for the day. What's up, Apex? How's it going, man? I was just playing Final Fantasy 14 all morning trying to catch up my gladiators, so like I'm still wanting to control Okami as if it were an MMO, and it certainly is not with fluid controls. How is the After Years? I've never played it, or really any of the extra Final Fantasy IV properties. Did you start it? We're probably going to get to Final Fantasy XIV sooner rather than later compared to some of the other games that are on the list. It is a classic, so it would make sense to move immediately over to After Years like we did with Crisis Core and Final Fantasy VII. Do you know what the critical reception is on the After Years? Talking like 70 plus on Metacritic. I see. I thought there was a version of After Years that still used sprites. They were different looking sprites. Maybe it's just in certain menus. I asked because I rip off sprites all the time from my Dungeons and Dragons game, and I've seen many of them in like the FF4 style on Spriter's Resource. I don't remember seeing any other major cat statues, but if you notice one and I run past it, let me know. That's an option? That's interesting. That's probably what I would play with. Oh, I see. There's multiple versions, is what you mean. I probably won't get it on Steam though. The forest is pretty well explored. Oh god, yeah, I imagine so. Don't upscale a DS game. Okay, then I'll probably play it on PSP then. It's a complete game, right? It's not like a short side story. It like may as well have been called Final Fantasy IV too. Ew. I wonder if anyone's made a hack for that. That might be the benefit of having it on PC. I hunted around for Final Fantasy V source and I ended up going with the Super Nintendo fan translation. Apparently in Ted Woolsey's original translation of Final Fantasy V, he translated Gilgamesh as Gargamel. Ah, interesting. I mean, does it play like Final Fantasy IV? You see. Cool. If it's like jumping around short stories, then how is progress passing along? Like, you know, items you find, and I imagine you're changing characters most of the time. I feel like this is a wide area that I know looks really it appears to be just for funsies. This is the Ryoshima coast, I believe. We go back across the border. At some point I'm going to want to farm up the Demon Fangs to buy the cool stuff from the Emperor. Yeah, I wonder if you could make a JRPG that has only boss fights and let you progress in a way that, I don't know, I'm not, just thinking that like my default reaction in Okami is to avoid all of the battles, which keeps me from getting money and stuff. And I kind of do the same thing in JRPGs too, like as soon as I'm able to avoid battles I do, and only go to them when I have to level up for something. Wow, right on. I guess if the characters if their levels persist in between story changes, of course. Cat. Oh, even across party changes. So if you're playing as like Cecil's son for 10 minutes and you switch to a new party, Cecil's son's level and you care. Or just when you switch back to them. Level comes with torch. That has something to do with the battle. Oh wow, those are different forms. I see. Gotcha. So whoever you leveled up keeps their stuff and levels. Interesting. Hey Psych, how's it going? Ah, interesting stuff. Cool, sounds good. Let me go get my Wind Waker boat. In this game is a happy dolphin. Cool. Huge windmill, huh? Nice. Let's do it. Probably need to get our buddy back here. Nice. I need to get up and go spritz my cat. He's okay. You chilling out there, Ben? Just acting out a little bit right now. down there, it looks like. Oop. I found a chest. No sir, this is a blind playthrough, so I'm taking it slow. Also welcome. What's up? Hey, it's Yoichi. We got light up drawbridge. That's right, going for my PB of like what, 30 hours? What you're playing here, Yoichi? Not sure how I would help him, if at all. Water's not the answer. That's really not what I meant to do, but that's cool. Oh, it just made a star. It's gonna involve the use of water. Maybe it will. Ah, interesting. Made it grow. Second favorite game, huh? What's your favorite? This game is pretty awesome. It's my first time playing through it. I'm gonna be doing Okami Den too. I heard back from the Kitty people, the folks who are making my 3DS capture card. They said that just today they shipped orders that were placed on March 11th. Mine was placed on March 15th. When I asked them a month ago, they said they shipped orders that were placed on March 9th. So in about a month's time, they filled 2 days worth of orders. But I think that they went on sale on March 9th, so it could be that that'll speed up a little bit over time. Yeah, once I do that, we'll play Okami Den. It also is a blind playthrough. I own that game. Need a way to stream it. You haven't decided for one yet, so this is effectively your first favorite game for now. Can I just slash that down? I feel like I should be able to cut that down or something. It's a good choice, TMG. So what I play a lot on this channel, a lot of RPGs, but just kind of good games in general, you know? Oh, 30 praise. I'm going to go through and do a full playthrough of every good game ever made, many of which are classic RPGs. Oh man, I'm so excited for Xenoblade. I gotta get my kit though. It looks like it's not going to be May now. It might be June or later that I get it, depending on how quickly they finish processing the orders. There's my dolphin over there. We'll head over to him. Earthbound's my favorite game, followed probably by a tie between Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger. Super Metroid's pretty high on the list. It's a really good game. Pretty much the entire Metroid series sans other end, and like the Metroidvania game. So Ori and the Blind Forest. It's a really good game. Shadow Complex is another one. It's like that. Cool. I'll stay away from spoilers then. I'm excited to play it. Oh, that's not a good thing at all. Water Dragon's pretty scary, man. Bravely Default is the game that did that for me, Psychedelian. Restored my faith in modern JRPGs. I'm excited to hear there'll be another one we'll be playing soon that does the same thing. I never played, oh, what's the name? It's a Japanese title. The title of the game is in Japanese. It has kind of a cel-shaded art style. It's like a living cartoon. This game is very much a big sequence of Zelda homages. Homages. I think Psych is being Twilight Princess is the ripoff of this one. So people would say that Legend of the Gaia is a ripoff of Final Fantasy IX. Pretty sure League Legends of the Gaia came first. For homages. Wind Waker is an amazing game. Once I get my capture kit, we're doing a full chronological playthrough of every Zelda game. Chronological based on the official Nintendo timeline. So I wanted to start that here in May, but it sounds like their delay in shipping might push it to more like June. No problem. Suppose that instead of the fetch quest for Triforce pieces, there were another like 2 or 3 dungeons. Would you feel the same way about Wind Waker? I need to play the Persona games. We've got a couple big Persona fans. I think Super Okega is one of them. He's not in chat right now, but he might join a little bit later. Talks about it with some frequency. That's one I'm definitely on the list to get to. These like Uber praise rooms are pretty cool. They're just full of animals. This is the second one we found here. 45 praise. Beer head. This is an Ocarina of Time thing. Like you find a secret hole with a little grotto underneath of it with chests in it. And animals. Not a cow in this case, but... Huh. That is a neat viewpoint. I know a lot of people who don't like Wind Waker because of the Triforce fetch quest, but I really like the game. Yeah, but is there a difficult Zelda game? The hardest thing I've ever done in Zelda is the Demise fight in Skyward Sword. Other than that, though, I guess Zelda 1 was pretty tough for the NES. Yeah, Okega keeps telling me about Persona 4. It's like, how do you get on that series? What's the relationship between Persona and Shin Megami Tensei? Are they the same thing? Persona like the subtitle? Those are the two I've never played. I've played every Zelda except for those two, which is why I'm waiting on my capture kit. So I'm going to play those blind. What's up, Apex? Tohime. Of course. Yeah, Master Quest. Zelda 2 is pretty tough. It's easy to cheese once you get used to it. Ah, okay. But I should probably play both of them? It's like modern RPG that's like... hey, thank you for the follow, TMG. It's good to have you. Modern like Japanese school kids sort of a thing, but an RPG. So not like Earthbound, which is like quirky, you know, not realistic Japanese take on what it's like to be in America, but more like legit Japan demon binding, that kind of a thing. Dark Lord. Who's this Dark Lord? We just saw a lot of this, but it showed a little green arrow, meaning she had something new to tell me. Really? Shinto? Wait, that was actually the trick, is that we're supposed to be pissed off that she keeps trying to repeat it. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, there you go. So it is a Jabu Jabu level. Sure. Cat hype, by the way. Hi Ben, can I help you? Is my kitty you done fucked up now spray? Yeah, so is Oni a kind of demon, or is it just means like demon? Man, Kami, I've been in like 3 people's bodies. Looks like I'm actually going into the giant fish now. First they're like, hey, go fight the water dragon. I'm like, okay, so I'm going into Jabu Jabu. Alright, now go in the ship. I'm like, alright, well maybe the water dragon's gonna eat me and then I'll be in Jabu Jabu. That's like, go in this sleeping emperor's body. I'm like, okay, so we're going into someone's body, this is Jabu Jabu. Now we're actually doing it. How far did you get, TMG? Earthbound and Mother 3 are 2 of my favorite games. That'd be really great if it totally made another game. Yeah, actually, I'm kind of disappointed that the fan game, they decided to call it Mother 4. I think that's a bad idea in case they ever want to make an official one. They could have just called it, instead of Earthbound, like pick a synonym for Earth and Bound. Terra Stuck. Because it'd be too close to Homestuck. Other one's pretty good, TMG. If you can, pick up the Mother 1+2 fan translation. All it is Earthbound 0, but it includes this easy ring that you can equip that makes you get significantly more experience and money. Because it's an NES game, it's one of those NES RPGs that hasn't aged very well. It really requires a lot of grinding. But if you do that, you should be okay. Make sure I don't actually use this thing. Yeah, calling it Mother 4 they're just asking for trouble, I think. I might have to get off the emissary to get these now. That's interesting. It's like... Ah, so you're not very far on Earthbound at all. Let's go get this guy. He's out here somewhere. Ah, cool. Yeah, so you're past one of the hardest parts of Mother 3, when just Duster's solo. That's pretty tough. Oh, further in the game. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Mother fan base gets it, but it's pretty tough to match that kind of quirkiness. Maybe if Tomato was on the writing staff, I guess we'll see. No bans at all. That's a delight, man. There's an XACD comic about it that's like, you should be excited when someone tells you that they haven't done something. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. Like, it's not cool to be like, what, you haven't played it? We can't be friends anymore. It's like, oh man, you're in for something awesome. Yeah, that's the one. As he should. Gygus is a scary enemy. Okay, so I let him eat me, and then it kind of said something that wasn't super helpful. Hold on. Oh, really? How did I overlevel though? I never really like went out of my way to fight anything. Yeah, I only game overed like maybe once or twice. I think I game over on the barrier guys. I tend to just be very careful in battle. Like I spend a lot of time buffing up my party and keeping my party topped off on health. Whereas in Earthbound you don't need to do that by any means. No, I never fought anything off stream or anything like that. Maybe we need to do it on top of the things back. Hold on. Battles happening for sure. For a free play day one day, I might do like some of the regulars, you know, maybe around a certain ranking. I know that D-Rock wants me to check out Albert Odyssey. Okami wants me to do Ogre Battle. Psych wants to do this Lisa game. And I want to get to all of them and play all of them, but it might be cool to like do a day where I just spend like half an hour in each of the typical request games. This isn't working the way I expected to. I think it's gonna work this time, maybe, we'll see. Abe's Odyssey? Yeah, those are good games. They're really, really dark. Oh wow, that hurts us. Alright, I'll heal up real quick. Oh, awesome. TMG, have you played those games before? We just beat FF9 on stream. FF7, that is. We're starting FF9 this week. Oh, FF9's not really a ripoff, but it has a very similar mechanic to Legend of Legaia, which is another PlayStation 1 RPG that came out slightly beforehand. And that the whole theme is that there's this world that's covered with mist and monsters live in it. That's the only real similarity between them. They're very different games. 9 is an excellent game. 6 and 9 are two of my favorite Final Fantasies. Huh, that's an interesting comparison, Psych. Crystal Chronicles does that too. Good choice, Vivi's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna do Crystal Chronicles on stream, once we've got people to do it physically out here. I actually have the equipment to do that. I've got the Game Boy Advances and the link cables and all that fun stuff. I had a friend who was super into Fist of the North Star, with an anime and a manga, right? Oh, you picked a good starting point, TMG. Both are very good games. Stay away from 8. I'm on it. Here we go, digging minigame. Golden Sun's great. I played the first one and got like 80% of the way through the second one. I really like the Jin system. Yeah. Old games, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about it unless if there's oh wow, this is way different than the other ones. This one we have to climb up basically to get him up here. That's cool. Old games, you know, if you can't give money to the original developer, then don't worry about it too much. I wouldn't say that for games that are out and available to buy right now. Or even games that are like on Virtual Console. If it's on the Virtual Console, there's some way for you to pay money for it, like on Steam, then you should pay for it if you can. But don't like go broke trying to pay $200 for a rare game on eBay, you know. I didn't know that. That didn't go the way I expected. Come on. Maybe this is just the way I don't want to go. I'll try to go this way instead. For a while there, it seemed very possible that Isaac would show up as a character in Smash Brothers. Yeah, I think there's a trophy of him in Smash. Him and Rayman, which makes both of them likely as third-party characters. This is I'm surprised there are so many of these. Let's see, what other ones could I possibly do here? Bombs work. I don't know if a game has bombs that makes it a Bomberman ripoff. By that token, so is Zelda. See if I can just make one here and not have it fall off. I think we should do this one. It's a bomb! Ah, but Mr. Orange got to do that cool dance. Mr. Orange hype. Wow, this one's really tall. I feel like the puzzle in this one is just get to the top, not necessarily navigate the person down. Once it's done, it should be easy. Yeah, the game's not super built for pushing balls, but you have to do it quite a bit. Working our way up. Slowly but surely. Set the ball here. What's up, buddy? No! Turn around on your own now? Watch me just barely fail this. I can feel it happening already. We'll see. Come on, buddy. Using to take a hit again here. Yeah, we're gonna lose after all that, but now we know what to do, so. It's gonna be really close, too. Oh well, we'll get it this time. Oops, let's try it again. When it has a little hole in there, we can put a bomb inside of it. That's what that's trying to teach us. Maybe. This one we gotta just sit on the edge and wait though. Hopefully that doesn't happen. On the way down, you can try to take out some of those down there. Sped that up a little bit. Wow. You cannot double jump if you fall in this game. Which isn't always the case in video games. we'll just wait. Try to let all my ink come back, actually. Once we get up to the top. We don't have the problem we had last time. Let's let the next pot fill. We gotta get the Demon Fang thing that increases ink regeneration. That'd be really nice. Alright, I'm just gonna wait here for a sec for the pots to refill. Yeah, take the advantage to run to the restroom real quick. Looks like it's gonna take a bit. Sorry if you just heard a loud beep. Headset. Yeah, we're back. Use bombs this time, yeah. Much faster. Down here, put him across. There we go. Nice. Swirly whirly. You can help with that. Transfer our passion and enthusiasm into the spring. Nice. I like the design on this guy. Sweet. Let's take a look. How convenient. Well, it's very forgiving. Oh, there. Oh, great. I know, right? If you don't already have it, it's only in Japanese. Or rather, you can only buy a Japanese copy. However, the Japanese copy still has English dialogue. That's what I'm playing right now. You can get it on Amazon for very affordable, given that it's shipping across international borders. Interesting. Why would I... Maybe there's a triple jump up there. Which I'll just get later. That's right. That's just a little ominous. Wow. Cool. Oh, really? I'll go try it if it works. I don't know if I have the power for it yet. Thanks for the tip, we'll give it a shot. Oh, this one? Be closer to it here. Oh, cool. I completely forgot about rejuvenation. I bet there's a lot of stuff that I've missed. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's a brush technique I never remember to do. Usually, like, East-Sun will just tell you. Nice. Good looking out, TMG. Yeah. God, that's scary looking. So. Nice. Not sure if those are always chests. Your rejuvenation. this guy's inside is very, very nice looking. It's less gross than Jabba Jabba's belly, or the Emperor's stomach. Right, 3. I know, right? Very pretty and nice. All nicely set up to be a dungeon, too. Convenient. One of these days I'll use one of those items. Ah! Steel soul, cool. Socket. So that's an exorcist key. Swim with that. Cool. I love how the design of a dungeon can really expand quite a lot once they add a double jump. Ah. Oh, that's fine. Just jump. Am I not supposed to make that jump? Maybe not. Takes you suspiciously. Update on time here. We're going to play Okami for another 1 hour. We're resuming Final Fantasy VI. We're at the end game, doing a lot of the side quests, cleaning stuff up. And then after Final Fantasy VI at... Oh cool, there's water in it. After Final Fantasy VI, we're starting Final Fantasy V. Excellent title. Refinement of the job system we all know and love. Core progression is the same as the James Bond. She shows up pretty frequently in music, just it's a cool song. It's a cool chord progression. What's about to happen? Got a bad feeling about this room. We'll see. Yep. That's not it. I guess we come back here later. It's good level design that they had it so when you use a brush technique on it, Isun's like, no, that's not it. Otherwise you'd sit there not knowing if you were entering the technique correctly. Interesting. Gross. So I need to drain it out of here, maybe. Probably not something good. Okay, good. If we can't do that, we're in big trouble. That's why this was set up like this. Oh, there's a long, pretty canal. I didn't realize it had a purpose. But we can use that to dissolve this artifact, though. Come back. Cool. Dragon ore. Yeah, that's a good question. We did kind of mess the dragon up in the process. Here we go. This looked like a boss room. Boxfire. Nice dodge. Oh, wow. Cool. Fire does not work on them. Makes sense. Slash him up. Oh, there's plenty of them. Cool. Now we're gonna lose health. Pee on them, get my demon thing. You guys are nasty. It's a good way to get around the map, although we're out of ink now, gotta be careful. Oh, they drain your ink. I was like, why is my ink getting drained? It's messed up. Gotta get one of them dead so that they stop doing that ink draining thing. We'll be in big trouble. Ink Fenrir stone might be useful in this fight. Whew, time and damage were bad. Maybe there's some kind of brush technique that works on them. What's this? What's this? Fox rods. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. going. I like how it has lights on the way out. It's like a airline. Go, go! Please make sure your ink pots are full before trying to fill the ink pots of your children. What's happening? Wait, is the water dragon? Oh, it's one of the brush technique people. Yeah, TMG. I don't think it was marketed very well in the West. I'm not. Did it do well in the East? Marketing can kill a game or movie. Like, you know, that Fight Club did very, very poorly because it was advertised as a movie about boxing. So people who wanted to go see a movie about like street fighting and boxing were very disappointed. And people who wanted to see a movie that was like Fight Club didn't go see Fight Club because they thought it was a movie about street fighting. So it was probably an advertising thing. Hey Kat, how's it going? How's Don doing? King water. Like water. It's too bad. This game's amazing. Really? Foxrods? Cool. Good to hear it, Kat. Oh man, does he like Zelda games? If he likes Zelda, he needs to play Okami. Aw. I love Zelda. This is like a bonus Zelda game. It is Zelda in all but name. Oh, great. Thanks, Rao. It's the instrument of the Dark Lord. Do we really want to give it to her? Especially if she's the regent and the servant of the queen. They're pretty comically huge. You probably shouldn't give that to her. Right, Cat? There's a little bit of excessive Japanese boob physics in this game, but it's good in spite of that. I guess we've had some like nearly naked dudes in this game in like banana hammocks, so as long as it's equal time, that's what matters. Hey Marty. Cat's next to me here. Hey buddy. Yeah, exactly. Great Fairy is pretty bad. Alright. There's a release for the 3DS? I thought there was just Okami Den. You mean this PS3 one that I'm playing now? Or is there something I don't know? Cool. Getting stuff away. Oh, okay. Yep. I'm with you now. The Great Fairy. Yeah, sorry, the chat delay. Yeah, she looks less pointy and scary in the 3DS remake. Still a little silly, but... Yeah. Calm your beard, Isun. Punch the Monkey, welcome. Do you need a reason to drink? Was it this morning for you? Or it's late in the evening for you? I like Isun better than Navi. Navi's just irritating. Hey, listen! I think I like Navi better than Fee though. Fee was pretty irritating. Just because she'd pop up all the time, even when stuff was obvious. Yeah, I agree. It goes Isun, Navi, Fee. Midna's pretty great, I agree. Kat, did you guys get a chance to catch up on Thrones, or that's going to be later today? Yeah, and I gave it to Rao because Isun is taken by boobies. Right? Jorah the Explorer. Now be careful with spoiling. I don't know if Kat's caught up yet or not. But yeah, he's had like 5 characters merged into him. Oh man. J-Bear. Like Rao's in trouble. On it. Hey, Euphoric Disaster. Welcome, how you doing? When's the last time you played Okami? My wife likes to say, I don't see a timer on the screen, so urgent or not, I'm taking my time. I think if I played a game that has a secret timer. I guess there's the Sid one in Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, have you played? This is the PS3 HD re-release too, which is really nice. It's only released in Japan, but it has English dialogue if you play it on an English PS3. Yeah, it looks super nice. You have a PS3, or I guess it works on PS4 too. The copy's on Amazon. It's fairly reasonably priced, given that it's internationally shipped. This game is gorgeous. It's like a living Japanese watercolor painting. This music's pretty sweet. Wait, is it the wrong way? Oh no, it's not. This is right. Oops. Yeah, she's at that temple. It's basically a really awesome, extremely pretty Zelda game that wasn't made by Nintendo. Come to think of it, Capcom has experience, right? They did, I guess this is more Clover than Capcom, but Capcom also made the Oracle Seasons and Ages and Minish Cap, all three of which are very good Zelda games. Euphoric, did you play Okami for the DS? Cool. Yeah, I love that they have the names of the zones hovering in the sky there. Oh, I mean Okami the sequel. Basically Okami 2. It's a DS title. Oh really, what has Platinum Games made? Cool, yeah, me neither. This is my first time playing both of them. When my capture kit comes in, I'm going to be playing Okami on stream. Excited. Great. Got a bad feeling about this. Oh yeah, Mad World. That's a pretty different game. The only Wii game that I think controls very smoothly, maybe there have been other ones since it was released, but and this actually throws people off. Did you know that Skyward Sword doesn't use the sensor bar for the Wii? It emulates the sensor bar using the Wii Motion Plus, but if you think that it uses the sensor bar, you'll be bad at playing it. It just uses the gyro and the Wii Motion Plus. You don't even have to point it at the TV screen. And as a result, the controls are super tight. It would be nice if more Wii games were readapted to make use of that, instead of using the sensor bar. Oh yeah, Bayonetta. There's a series of games I haven't played at all. I heard the most recent Bayonetta was super good, so I'll play both of them. Oh, Beautiful Joe is great. I love those games. Oh, I should do Beautiful Joe. GameCube, right? I own it. Can I stream it easily, though? Cool, Okami. Yeah, I hear euphoric. Now, my way of thinking about it is, a game should be, for a game to be correctly difficult, then when you make a mistake, you should know that it was your fault that you made the mistake. And with a lot of Wii and Kinect games, like, you never know if you failed because you screwed up or you failed because the controls didn't do what you wanted them to. That's the worst feeling in the world. Really, you don't like the gamepad? I like the Wii U. Much better than the Wii. Oh, I gotta equip my fire thing again, I think. Hey, Marty. So you probably couldn't have played the original Xbox. The original Xbox controller was gigantic. Oh, nice, Okami. That game title keeps... my brain doesn't want to parse it. I see, June is Fire Emblem if in Japan. Like, no. June is Fire Emblem if in Japan. Uh-oh. Fortunately, we're not human. Most games let you use the Pro Controller exclusively, though. There's only a few that... they're kind of like trying to emulate the DS playstyle of two screens. Like, you can play, I don't know, Hyrule Warriors with just a Pro Controller, Mario Kart with just a Pro Controller, Smash Brothers with a Pro Controller, and so on. Yeah, I hear that coming. I've been suspicious about her ever since we met her, and then even more so in the water dragons. Like, yeah, that's the evil god's instrument. Easton's pretty great. That's cool. I knew not to. Oh man, got a cool fox face. Evil Row. I like how it kind of changed her whole outfit. I believe in Japanese mythology, foxes are considered to be cunning. Maybe not necessarily evil, but they're dangerous. I wonder if she's gonna be the nine-tailed fox. Yeah, a long time ago. Uh-huh. Way to go, you son. Right. I'm sure we're not going to Oni Island. This is actually the ending. This is the Phantom Ganon fight. Ooh, she has the... Yeah, so I mentioned this earlier. You see her sword? That's the seven-leaf sword. It's the one of the symbols of the Japanese Empire. I forget what it's called in Japanese, but the seven-leaf blade. That's cool. This game is like a big, like, love letter to Japanese mythology in general. Peeing on her. I love that she has that sword, it's so cool. Explains why she was able to kill those demons with one hit with her little evil cards. Not done yet. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Evil fox. Oh, that's so cool. Fox versus wolf. I love when they do, like, the boss is like an evil version of you kind of thing. It's a nine-tailed fox. Okay. Guys, I gotta thank you. I've mentioned a couple times in chat, it's like, oh man, we keep seeing these foxes. I wonder when they're gonna have a nine-tailed fox in this game. That's a classic Japanese mythological creature. And everyone has been very nice. We had a couple people in chat who played this game before. They haven't spoiled it for me. So that's cool that the final boss is a nine-tailed fox. Nice. Oh, they're more different nine-tails. Vulpix and Ninetales are both inspired by the same mythological source. I don't think the nine-tailed fox is necessarily evil, it's at least a trickster. A lot of the monsters and creatures in Japanese mythology are tricksters. The Tanuki are like that too. Wow. Yeah, there was a nine-tailed fox in the Korean MMO I used to play. A lot of Japanese mythology in that one too. Love these painting cutscenes. Oh, she's like Obi-Wan. Yeah, same thing. It's a pretty common theme. There are enemies and bosses in a lot of JRPGs too. This part of the game was really, really rad. And this whole game is pretty sweet. They could have done these as like full-on cutscenes, but I like them in this style. I did. That part was really cool. Like Dragon Ball. The big tower to the heavens. Actually, there's like, I don't know, 5 cats in that tower, and I had 4 fishes with me, and I used all of them on the way up. I had to leave and come back to go feed the last one. Not too badly. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Box mix. Sure. Or Himiko. I need to download this song. This is already a pretty good soundtrack. Like, Shinsu Plains shows up on a lot of best VGM lists. This song is really cool though. Poor Busty Babe. I like the James Bond Water Dragon music too. I knew something crazy was going to happen in here if she's got a giant pool of lava leading to her chamber. I think they're trying to trick you, like Queen Himiko was the red herring, Ra was the bad guy. This music is like searching for friends in Final Fantasy VI. Yeah. Alright, so we've got about 10 minutes left. I'm gonna do an emergency save on the way out of town here. We're still gonna try to go to Oni Island, see if there's a save point in there. 10-minute mark, we're switching to Final Fantasy VI. We're in the World of Ruin right now and wrapping up some endgame side quests before going on to Kefka's Tower. And then from 4 to 6 Pacific, so in about 2 hours, we're starting Final Fantasy V. If you joined today because of Okami, it's great to have you. We're going to continue playing Okami. I've got a schedule posted down below there. I'll likely come back to it again next week, Monday and Tuesday. I'll also be playing Okami Den when it comes out, or when I get my DS capture card. Xenoblade. Got Mass Effect in progress right now. Gotta bring back Metroid Prime 2 as well. Just finished Metroid Prime. Man, shit's not looking good. It might be in the border. I don't think it's on this map. I love that they went to the trouble of polishing the game so that the dog's bark is in key with the music. They're not gonna let me save my game? Oh, I see. They don't want me to save my game because otherwise I won't be able to go back into the Imperial City. I guess. Oh, I gotta go up to Watcher's Cave. That's right. Oh, there was actually a timer going on. Wow. Sure. Why did they just bring you right back here though when that happens? Cape. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. Hey girl. Hey girl, hey. Oh yeah? Oh, sweet. Cool. Awesome. I like how she's kind of gross looking. Wow. Awesome. Dude, the end of this game is radical. I assume this is the end. It seems pretty final. How many times on stream have I mentioned the long hallway? This is a narrative technique that you don't do in movies and books. But it's just a standard way of building dread. They did it in Bioshock Infinite, they do it in Final Fantasy games, they do it famously in Castlevania. Hopefully there's a safe point here. Still are short, I think 2 brush techniques. Cool. Riding on lava. Checkpoint, not a save point. Alright, so if we don't find a save point in 2 minutes, I'll just call it and switch over to Final Fantasy VI. I would not have a problem with getting to watch that awesome scene again when we pick this back up on Monday, starting back from that last save point. That would be fine by me, and it looks like there are no saves, so that'd be what we do here. Wishful thinking, huh? Hey, Van Helgen, welcome. Hook shot. Oh, I see. Oh, you know, well, technically I've got Final Fantasy VI as free play. Tell you what, how much time is left in the game without spoiling anything for me? Is there less than 2 hours left? Because if there's less than 2 hours, I'll just go ahead and finish it. Cool. Classical. You guys are nasty. Hey Van Helgen, how's it going? Okay, then that's okay. I'll quit here and we'll resume with Okami on Monday, Tuesday. It's good to know that the answer to the question itself leads to spoilers. We're still short 2 brush techniques, so that makes me suspicious that either the brush techniques are optional, or that there's more to this game than I think. Alright, so let me turn off here and start up Final Fantasy VI.